Welcome to the channel, guys. Today I'm gonna go through iOS simulator and its feature. We are gonna talk about how to run an app on the simulator, running app on multiple simulators, managing the simulators in Xcode if you have multiple simulators and you wanna manage them, like delete some or rename them or add ones which are not available. I'm gonna go through some simulator debugging features. When I say debugging feature, it's like more of like app debugging feature, not simulator debugging. So if you are running your app in the simulator and you want to switch between dark mode and light mode, we'll go through that. Different features like zoom and others. Let's dive into the simulator. So we have this app which is we have been using as an example in the series. So let's run the app on the simulator. As you can see that I have the iOS 14 Pro 16.2 simulator selected. The simulator that I'm showing here is iOS 14. The simulator that I'm running is this guy here. Let me just make it a little bit bigger so that the shortcut for that is Command 4 to resize your simulator to fit to the screen. So I have the app running here, but I also have the app installed on the other simulator. I can just open it. So now I have the app running in two simulators. So why would you need to run your app on different simulator? Why we are talking about this? You need to run your app into simulator in scenarios where you are working with some features like peer connectivity or nearby, where you want to test your feature how it works with two phones. Um, you know, when they come closer or when they are far, or how your peer multi-peer connectivity is working in terms of multiple phones. If you want to change the simulator, you can go here and change what simulator you want to run. The most recent ones that you have used will show up on top. You can filter them. If you are building an app that's available in different regions and different languages, you can test that by passing a specific region and a language to the simulator. By default, it uses the system language and system region. So I'm in Australia, so it will use English and AU here. You can change the language if you're using Arabic translations and you want to test how your app behaves when it is viewed in a region with the Arabic language or different languages here. So you can choose all of them. Once you set it, and then you have to rerun your simulator, your app, and then it will reflect in the simulator. If you want to manage your simulators, you can go to Window, Devices and Simulator, and this is where you can see all the simulators which are available. You can delete the one which you don't want, right click delete, or if you want to rename it, you can just right click and rename, and then rather than saying, I can just say 5th gen. So I can say here 5th gen. Much easier to read rather than that big name. If you want to add a simulator which is not available here, you can click add and then choose the iPhone size you want, or the specific iPhone XR, XS, or whatever you want. There are different iPad options available, so the list is huge. Apple TV, Apple Watch, but we are only talking about iOS simulator today. I only have iOS 16.2 here, but if you have to add a new, you can just go here and download a specific version of iOS. As the time of recording, the oldest one you can install is 13.7, and the latest one on Xcode 14. I think I'm running 14.2 is 16.2, as it's already installed. And this is where you can manage your simulators. Now let's have a look at some simulator features. If you are running the app which support both dark mode and light mode, SwiftUI automatically does that for you, so you don't have to do anything explicitly to support your dark mode and light mode for the default controls you use from SwiftUI library. So currently I'm in light mode. I'm gonna press Command Shift A, toggle to dark mode, and the same command to toggle to light mode. If you are building an app which support both portrait and landscape, you can press command right arrow or left arrow to switch between different orientations of the simulator quickly. When I close the app, you can double tap here, open up the multitask window and close the app, or you can grab it from here to just close it. If you want to share your awesome work with somebody, you can just click here. It will take a snapshot of your view, and then you can either save it to clipboard to quickly paste somewhere, save it to documents for later references, mail it, open in preview, open in photos, see where it is saved in the finder, or just delete it if you don't want it. The other option is if you want to show a video of your work, you can press option. This one will convert into the recording button. So I've started the recording, do some stuff, stop it, it will show here. Same option you will get here, but they are different for video. So you can actually change it to a GIF. As you can see in the background, that give you a nice preview of the video. We're not going to post it anywhere, so I'm going to delete it. So we have the orientation button here, which we can change the orientation same. The simulator shows the iOS 16.2 version when it is running. One thing I usually do is if I am having simulators with different versions of the iOS, I usually put the iOS version next to the name so that when I'm running, I know that I'm running on 16.2 rather than run the simulator and then go and see, okay, what's the version of the iOS it's running. If you have maps in your application, the most common gesture you want to do is just pan around and then zoom. To zoom, you want to do is press and hold option and then keep holding your mouse left button, and then you can zoom in or zoom out. That is the zoom in and zoom out gesture you can do with mouse and the keyboard combination. That's everything I wanted to cover today. Very simple introduction, running the app on the simulator. If you want to run it on different simulators at once, if you want to run them on 2 simulators at once, in some features where you want to test multi-peer connectivity or nearby feature, how to manage your simulators, add a new simulator, delete or rename them, how you can pass different configuration options to your simulator. So that's everything. Thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button to stay updated with the series and get notified as soon as I release the new videos. Thank you so much. See you next time.